Hey, what's up guys? Yet another video today about some breaking news, some new information about an iOS 12 jailbreak, a potential timeline for release. But before we get into things, like, comment, subscribe, and check the first link down below. Alright, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about this developer right here. I'm not even going to begin to pronounce his name, but he's known in the jailbreak community for releasing a few tweaks, a jailbreak detection bypass tweak for the iOS 11.3.1 jailbreak. Anyway, he tweets out this yesterday evening at 6:20, saying the status on his vulnerabilities and a potential iOS 12.x jailbreak. He says his bugs are alive and well. He's successfully been able to jailbreak his A11 and A10 devices, but he is from India and he's yet to receive his iPhone XS or XS Max, any of the new devices basically. So what he's saying is he has vulnerabilities that persist on iOS 12.0 currently, but he's waiting for Apple to release iOS 12.1 before he discloses his information on the vulnerabilities he's found. Now, very quickly, if this year is anything like last year, iOS 11.1 was released on October 31st, 2017. So it might only be a month before we receive these new exploits. Now, if we take a look at iOS 11.1.2, the last version to be jailbreakable on the first iOS 11 jailbreak, that came out on November 16th. So definitely before the end of the year, we could be seeing these exploits released by this developer. So other updates that he gave us as well, he says there's no reason to upgrade your devices just yet. Again, I agree with this. We're still in very early stages for an iOS 12 jailbreak. It still is most likely months out before we're going to see any leverage on a potential jailbreak utility release. And like I was saying earlier, this is the jailbreak bypass tweak that he's created in the past. It sounds like he's passing the torch on to a more dedicated developer that works specifically on tweaks. Now, anyway, the most important piece of information that I wanted to share with you guys, I love it, Eric Cartman, that is freaking awesome. But he tweeted out saying, will this also support iOS 11.4.1 or just 12.x? And the developer tweeted back saying it works on 11.4 perfectly fine. So that is confirming some of the speculations that we've previously had. If vulnerabilities are discovered and persist in iOS 12.0, 12.1, or any newer iOS version beyond that, it most likely means these vulnerabilities persist on the older iOS versions like 11.4 and 11.4.1 as well. And if an exploit was derived for iOS 12, it most likely is going to be very easy to backport to iOS 11. So this is just great news. We have yet another developer on the scene interested in creating public exploits for iOS 12. We also have Ian Beer, like I've stated in previous videos as well, soon to be releasing iOS 11.4.1 exploits, which could very easily lead to a new jailbreak utility for iOS 11.4 and 11.4.1. There's also been proof of an iOS 12 untethered jailbreak in the background. Of course, that's not going to be released, because it was created by a developer working for Alibaba, and unfortunately those exploits are just too valuable to hand out to the public. But like I said, we have new developers on the scene right here working on iOS 12 exploits, as well as other companies like Google's Project Zero. We have a whole team right there working on finding exploits for any software, including iOS. And if this year is anything like last year, Ian Beer will surely be releasing his exploits for older iOS versions. Unfortunately, they'll always be at least 90 days old for older iOS versions. But again, that's just another reason to keep your device on the lowest possible firmware that you can. Anyway, I just wanted to share this awesome news with you guys today. Really, at this current point in time, it's next impossible to give you guys a definitive ETA on when a jailbreak utility is going to be released for iOS 12. There are so many steps involved in creating a jailbreak utility, but finding vulnerabilities and creating exploits is the very first step. Let me know down in the comments section if you guys are remaining on iOS 11 or if you've upgraded to iOS 12. Personally, for me, I'm staying on iOS 11.3.1 on my daily driver, but then I also have this new phone running iOS 12. I really don't know which one is better. I personally like having a jailbroken phone. There's a lot more potential, but I'm really enjoying the screen size of the XS Max. It's a really hard choice to make right here of which phone I use, but in the end, I really wanted to keep this phone so I can do some jailbreak updates, new top tweak videos, and such like that to keep you guys informed on the latest things you can do with your jailbroken device. Anyway, hopefully we will see a jailbreak for iOS 11.4, 11.4.1, and eventually iOS 12 in the near future. I'll keep you guys updated along the way, so if you guys like these updates, definitely subscribe. Give this video a huge thumbs up, and again, check the first link down in the description of this video for the latest and most up-to-date information pertaining to jailbreaking. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, but until next time, this is Tony, signing out.